Hello.
Hello. That sounded almost like a song then.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Claire.
Katie.
And we're doing another one of our videos, which we don't actually know what we're doing when we sit down here doing them. So how this turns out is, although we know it focuses on the one era.
Hello, Verity.
Oh.
Verity Lambert, producer of the new science fiction show Doctor Who.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm doing a fly on the wall documentary.
Oh, we already have a documentary about Doctor Who that we haven't made yet.
Well, you've got to prepare for the future. Say this is popular in 50 years' time. They might want to watch a documentary about how the show began.
Well, I'd love to think of Doctor Who being popular in 50 years' time, though at these early stages I can't think of it being more than on for more than 5 weeks, I'm afraid.
Well, I suppose not to get too optimistic. So, I notice you're busy at work, coming up with ideas for Doctor Who, are we?
Oh, well, it's just the writers are doing such a great job, the team of coming together with this story that will be the pilot episode of Doctor Who, and for the first recording block or so of episodes that we have lined up. But you know, if there's any future ideas, I just thought I'd, have a little bit of input in that area.
Oh, would you mind showing us?
Showing you?
Well, couldn't hurt, could it?
My ideas for Doctor Who.
Maybe one of them
Well,
might...
it really has rather sketchy ideas.
Oh, we don't mind, Verity.
Oh, okay. If it's for a documentary, ideas for story by Verity Lambert for Doctor Who. I'm the producer of Doctor Who, the first producer. The crew end up, these are very vague ideas. The crew end up in deep water where Ian chooses to wear tight-fitting trunks. Well, that's just, tight-fitting trunks is just, I had to make an issue with that for the wardrobe department. We really have a very small wardrobe department and they need all the help they can get. I thought maybe the Doctor could land on a world of ballet, for the more cultural, the cultural bent. Ian wears tights to become a dancer. He has to wear tights because to be a dancer, it's got to be accurate for the portrayal, for the viewers. We don't want to talk down to the children, so yes, he should wear the right attire.
Well, a lot focused on Ian in the...
Well, at this current stage, the characters haven't been so well developed, but we know that William Russell will be taking on the role of Ian.
That's the chap in this picture here.
Oh, that chap. I'm a big fan of white horses. Yes. Oh, yes, that is William. Oh, yes.
Anyway, your lost idea, Verity?
Ancient Rome, togas.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Yes.
I don't think they'll ever do Rome.
No. I mean, Rome... There's so many things, problematic things about ancient Rome. I don't think they'll ever do those in Doctor Who. Especially not for, I'd say, 45 years or something like that. And last, William Russell in my office at 10 PM sharp. Oh, no, that's...
Sydney? Is that you, Sydney Newman?
That's right, sweetheart. Sydney Newman, producer of Doctor Who.
Sydney, I see that you're going over...
Creator of Doctor Who. I do kind of do a bit of the producing, but I left that to my associate, Verity Lambert.
Oh, but are you taking the credit, are you saying? Are you taking the credit for the entire programme?
Well, I got a team behind me, but,
Right, oh yeah, well, so you're looking over the...
budgetary requirements, but I find that kind of stuff boring. So, I'm just trying to think about what this TARDIS could look like. I got a bit of a prototype somewhere. What do you think of this, baby?
What, it's a police telephone box from...
I just thought, those Brits. I'm sorry, my accent keeps changing from different things, but those Brits, I just like to keep the Brits happier with my ever-changing accent, so, Anyway, got no time for this.
Hello?
Oh, alright.
You're one of the original team on creating the ideas for Doctor Who.
Well, I am one of the original team, but there is a chance I could probably be, fired if I don't come up with the ideas. Well...
See, you've got a blank page there.
Well, it's not entirely a blank page. It's a picture of Susan.
Susan, the Doctor's granddaughter character.
Yeah, that's right. But she was called Suzanne, but I changed that to Susan. That was my idea.
Does that make much of a difference?
It really does, because Susan gives you an idea of someone a little bit more, you know, like a teenage girl, you know, like at that Carwheel Comprehensive School. So.
But isn't she an alien?
She is an alien, but that's what we wanted to go with. You know, you want to give the illusion that she is a teenage girl at Carwheel School.
Anyway, so what kind of personality has Susan got?
What personality has she got? She's kind of mysterious, sexy. Well, a mixture between being really mysterious and sexy, right? But like, she is supposed to be 15, so she's kind of a bit girly and screamy.
Screamy?
Well, when Warris was looking for a woman or girl to play Susan, they wanted to go with a girl who could scream. So after hours of me practising in the dressing room with, you know, like Carol Ann Ford, some other girls, making sure I could get them to scream right, you know, we tried everything.
Right. Could you give us an example? What kind of scream is?
Well, you know, it's like, ah! And that's one type of scream. Or you got like, oh my god! Or, you know, top of the long, like piercing screams that girls can do.
What about the character of Barbara?
Barbara, well, she's for your more older type guy.
Surely the programme's more for the general family.
Oh yeah, of course, but like every family's got different types of people, innit? So like, we need a woman for us, like red-blooded males to connect to. You know, we don't. Well, I know it's for the kiddies essentially, but you know, that Jacqueline Hill, you know, who wouldn't they?
Right.
Or does that just be?
And what about is it Ian?
Ian? Well, he's just a bloke, isn't he?
No, what is the character of Ian?
Oh, the character of Ian. Well, he's sort of about 6 foot. I don't know about.
No. Like more personality traits.
Well, see, that's what we're having trouble with so far, is coming up with the personalities of these characters. I'm thinking more like the actors will come in and do that part, because us writers, we don't know anything about that. Like, no, because we figured out, like, in 50 years, if this programme's a success, we'll just set up like some sort of fan fiction thing on the web, and then they could just rewrite the characters, couldn't they? Because they don't listen to our ideas anyway, so.
And what about the lead character itself, Doctor Who? Any ideas for him?
Well, we know that he wants to be called Doctor Who.
Because,
well, I mean, people probably get all like pissed off in that he's not called the Doctor, but.
Sorry, viewers, we're not allowed to swear on this.
Oh no, there won't be no swearing in like the actual programme, like, because I know it's aimed at 8 to 14-year-olds. So what else did you want to know?
Oh, I think I've got everything I need.
Oh,
right,
wait a minute, I've just fired? Why am I fired?
And remember, a new science fiction show called Doctor Who will air tonight on BBC. Stay tuned for that. Well, that's all we have time for today on the BBC News. Join us again at our next bulletin.
And we're out. Do you really?
I do happen to wait.
Do you really think that this Doctor Who programme will have any relevance to our BBC?
Well, I have to say, it's a bit, how should I put it without being rude? A bit common. Us at the BBC have a high standard of quality programming, and I just can't see this little science fiction programme lasting more than 2 weeks, if I'm honest.
Well, I'm doing a fly on the wall documentary, and
Oh, I did wonder where the camera came from a moment. I thought you were just there with one.
well, as I say, we're doing a fly on the wall documentary, and we're going to put this film into a time capsule with the hope that perhaps if this show has a 50th anniversary somewhere in 50 years' time, of course, then imagine if you said it wouldn't last, and it did.
Darling. Well, for starters, it's not going to last that long, is it now? I mean, Shakespeare doesn't even last that long. Who knows him?
Well, actually, Shakespeare's the greatest known
yes,
writer of all time.
Shakespeare wasn't on television, was he?
Ah, but he might well have been on television if...
What I'm saying is that Shakespeare is not science fiction, or rather science fiction isn't Shakespeare, and if it did happen to last 50 years, I'd either be dead or you destroy the film.
Oh, well. Anyway, so what do you think of the character of the Doctor? The no potential there as a leading man, a man with a spaceship in disguise of a police box who...
Well, it's very far-fetched, the idea that one would travel in time and space, isn't it? And called Doctor Who, I mean, what a bizarre character name.
Or do you not think that symbolises the mystery of the character? Doctor Who?
Well, he might as well be called Doctor Why Bother, to be honest.
So you haven't got high hopes then?
I'm afraid I haven't. You know, I support my chums at the BBC as much as the next person, but if I don't see something lasting, I don't really see it lasting, so...
Well, it's been very nice talking to you.
Okay.
Whatever your name is.
Amelia.
Amelia, right.
Okay.
And to think, Claire, people said, why don't you do reviews to video? You can't keep a straight face doing
Bye,
something.
thanks for watching.
Bye.